How's it going, guys? Well, welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Steinsgate, Linear Bounded Phenogram, where we're in the Kurisu story. And last time we were here, I think we're getting ready to hit the end. She's kind of had a weird, not so right reconciliation with Nakabaki, and they've discussed the problem with Okabe being sent over and over and over and like literally breaking his own mind. He's to the point now where he just can't even stand it. So they've decided to go on a mission. They're going to send Kurisu through the time loop machine. And then the most important thing they're going to do is they're going to send her through with a mission to help Okabe understand that the hope's not lost, that he needs her help, and a catchphrase involving a spoon and fork that will help guarantee that she will trust him and believe his story. We also learned a little bit more about that spoon and fork incident, specifically the fork, which is like the gift that she really wanted from her dad, who actually got it for her, but then never gave it to her. So like they had that kind of reconciliation, and yeah, so we're gonna see how this all plays out. Hopefully it works out. I mean, we know it works out, but you know, we still gotta appreciate the apprehension and the craziness and the sacrifice going into making Steinsgate a reality. It's amazing how many iterations of time it took to make things happen, right? It's pretty sweet. Anyway, here we go. That should do it. Before long, we had made preparation to return to the lab, where we now stood in front of the time leap machine. Good. With that, I activate the time leap machine. Now all that's left is to put it in the headgear and press the enter key. Oh boy! Better-san came over and held my hand tightly. Since Okabe has already used the time loop machine, this won't be a world's first instance of time travel, but it doesn't mark the dawn of time travel experiments. And I will become one of the pioneers. Not that anyone will know. I fear I felt earlier had waned, replaced by feelings of elation and curiosity. But at the same time... Aww... If I time leap, my reconciliation with Papa and the gift of my personal fork will be undone. I will be sending my current memories to me who exists in a time before I spoke to Papa. After that, I'll be putting all my effort toward helping Okabe instead of reconciling with him. It's kind of okay though. He's a dirtbag. If I don't time leap, would Okabe someday be able to accept Miyuri's death and move to Amori with me? My mind wanders towards these possibilities, but I seal away all of the confusion in my heart. My pride as a scientist, my feelings toward my father, they all are minor compared to what's at stake. This is how it's supposed to be, right, Papa?
Okabe, Mayuri, Hashita.
Yes, we'll do it. It's all up to me now. The destination is yesterday around 5:30 p.m. when everything was bathed in twilight.
Okabe nara, hiru demo yoru demo nai, hazama no toki, to demo iun deshou ne.
Twilight. Tasogata. The Japanese word comes from how hard it is to see people in the unusual lighting. People would ask one another, "Who are you?" Tasogata? I remember one of my upperclassmen at Victor Candia telling me about the mythology of his home country. Once upon a time, the god of lightning forged a deal with a demon. The deal read, "The demon shall not, day or night, be harmed with anything dry or wet." But in order to defeat the demon, the god of lightning created the twilight. And to slay it, he had to use a weapon made of bubbles from the ocean, something neither dry nor wet. In other myth, the demon was said to have obtained immunity to humans, gods, beasts, and other demons, whether day or night, inside or outside. In order to oust it, another god became a fusion of both lion and man, which was classified as neither beast nor human, and during twilight, defeated the demon standing in a doorway, neither outside nor in. That's what he told me. Perhaps the moral of this myth is that when you are presented with two losing options, keep calm and think about whether there is a third. Hey, there you go. That's like that's like Steinsgate in a nutshell. By using reason or by thinking outside the box, you can always find a third option. How oddly suited Twilight is for untangling the mess of causality in order to arrive at the correct option. Oh yes, it's so true.
こんなこと考える私も相当ね。
Myths to tell our lies to tell the truth. But I suppose that's just how we are. Most scientists are a romantic chunibyo. Spend enough time around them and it's only a matter of time before they rub off on you.
どうしたのにゃ、ふーにゃん。なんでもない。それじゃあ飛ぶわ。後のことをお願い。
Yeah.
任せといてにゃ。
Oh, Ferris, you're the best. I smile at her, then put on the headgear. Oh my gosh, this would be so scary. Electricity arcs through the air and my surroundings are consumed by a whitish blue light. The ground shudders below my feet.
行くわよ。
Oh man. I press the enter key on the keyboard. My body shakes as if I'm caught in the middle of a large earthquake. It's enough to throw me into the air. I felt like my body was about to make a leap along with my memories. No, that's not what leaped. Was it the world? Oh. Back we go! Back we go! 5:15. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, it's no bueno. A ringing in my ears pierces deep into my brain like a metal pair of forceps. It feels as though the cells of my central nervous system are being torn apart in every direction, down to the atomic level. Sight, sound, touch, smell, taste, all 5 of my senses ignore my brain's signals to receive information of their own accord. And it's not just my senses. My heart starts acting on impulse, running through emotions until it feels like I'm about to burst. This is... Yes, observe. Observe, analyze. I have to determine what this is. Extreme nausea and drunkenness erupted through me. My sense of gravity grows vague, and I'm jumbled around the back and forth, side to side, up and down. The image of the world reconstructs in my brain as an artist pulls it together out of scattered mosaic tiles.
そうだ。未来を思い出したのよ。
Do you?
私。
Dang, interesting. Mairi did really struggle to remember. Sorry for my chair. Mairi really struggled to remember, but she's remembering.
最悪の気分かも。
Yeah. The world gradually comes back together. As my vision grows clear, the mysterious sounds and sensations withdraw as if I'm awakening from a dream. When I come to, I'm curled in the fetal position on the floor of the lab. The rays of sunset beam through the window. Ow. Where's the Tylenol?
やっぱり実験はするものだわ。こんなに気分が悪いなんて。
Yeah, no, it's rough. I'll keep that in mind for later. You could ride a roller coaster over and over again and still not feel this sick. This is valuable data. I wonder why. Does the brain get confused by memories that theoretically shouldn't exist and force the body through a series of illusions? That can't be a simple psychological phenomena. Physiological.
Okabe も言ってくれればいいのに。
Well, yeah, to be fair, at any rate, I still feel sick. This degree of discomfort would make it dangerous for anyone frail to use. They'd be consumed by it.
もしかしてOkabeがああなった理由の一つかしら。かなりの負荷がかかると見て良さそう。Okabe、ごめん。
Yeah. I managed to keep the contents of my stomach where they belong and check the time on my cell phone. August 13th, 1724. The time leap was a success. Success being a relative term, I've been in pain for about 10 minutes now. I wonder how it was for Okabe. From what I observed, it didn't look like his time leaps took as much out of him. Did he get used to it? Or maybe the effects vary between men and women or from person to person?
そもそもOkabeにはリーディングシュタイナーがあるものね。
Yeah, I think the reading Steiner might somehow ease it a bit. I sluggishly pull myself to my feet. I have to get to the bridge in front of the UPX, like Ferris told me. She's right, Okabe should be there. Yeah. Holy crap, so this literally rolls right into that scene. We only have a couple of hours before Mayuri dies. Considering it was around 7 p.m., I have an hour and a half. I have to reinvigorate Okabe and send him back to the past within that time.
でもこれしかないと分かってはいるけど、岡部をあんな目に遭わせなきゃいけないのね。タイムリープって。
Yeah.
岡部、本当にごめん。次は快適にできるよう改良するから。
Ooh, that'd be nice. To keep Okabe from getting too concerned, I won't tell him that I performed a time leap to be here. That's the rule. Let's go. Wait for me, Okabe. Ooh, this is exciting. Yes! The effects of the time leap were unexpectedly intense. I didn't expect the road to feel this long. I can normally get there in like no time. It takes all my strength just to keep my legs moving, and every breath is a struggle. Eventually, I know I make it to the front of UPX. Oh, it totally explains how she knew where he was, too. It did seem really kind of suspicious that she just appeared on the bridge. Just ahead of me, I saw Okabe crouched down in the middle of the UPX bridge. Even now, he looks so despondent. It was hard for me to believe that Okabe could look so depressed. For me, this was a mere 20 hours ago, but for him, it could have been a lifetime. Just seeing him like this nearly brings me to tears. But crying now would be meaningless. I didn't jump back in time to cry. Ah, the music! I must reach out to Okabe. That's what I should do. Something only I can do.
ねえ岡部、あんたは一体何度恐ろしい未来の記憶を思い出してきたの？何度まゆりが殺されてしまう残酷な光景を見つめてきたの？楽しげな喧騒があふれるこの街の真ん中で、たった一人で孤独に戦い続けて、そんな姿になって、誰にも頼れずに心も魂も擦り切れて、嘆きと絶望で壊れかけている。ごめんね。いつもあんたのことを目で追ってたのに気づけなくて、ごめん。一人で戦わせちゃってごめん。ねえ岡部、私はそんなあんたの姿見たくないよ。また私のことを変なあだ名で呼んでほしい。ジョシュって、クリスティーナって、
ゾンビ、
ザ・ゾンビって、セレセブって。ムカつくけど、いつかちゃんと名前を呼んでほしいけど、でもやっぱり私をそう呼ぶ方が岡部らしいよ。そんなあんたに戻ってほしいよ。
Do it.
ねえ岡部、
Okabe.
私は今のボロボロになったあんたに道を示せるかな？
Yes, you can.
手助けになれるかな？あんたを助けたい。まゆりや橋田を助けたいっていう気持ちはもちろんあるけど、
That's mostly you.
何よりも岡部、あんたを助けたいの。
Aww.
この思いを私は自分に対してだけはごまかしたくない。そのために自分の心情も曲げた。10年以上も嫌われてると思ってたパパとの和解もなかったことにした。
She sacrificed a lot.
だから岡部、次は私を頼ってほしい。あんたの仲間である私を、
Yeah.
あんたの助手である私を。そうしたら私は絶対にあんたに道を示すから。
The steinsgate. I take a deep breath, suppressing the emotion that almost crushes my heart. I stand in front of Okabe, strikes the pose, begging my voice not to tremble. Yeah!
そこの地べたに座ってるドキュン男。
Yeah! Oh, it's so good! The best ever! She's so awesome. When I call out to him, Okabe slowly lifts his head and looks at me with hollow eyes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Chills. Literal chills down my spine. So cool. Completed. I was super close to the end. I didn't even realize. Alright. Well, we got some more time. Suppose we should start another one, huh? Still haven't unlocked the last round. I'm guessing I'll have to go through all of these. Alright, so I've promised Moeka and probably Suzuha. We really need to do the Moeka one. Like, man, maybe we have to do them all. I think they're okay with me doing them all. I think I've tentatively asked, and they haven't said no, but they haven't said yes either. Mages just got bought out, and so I don't technically know what their stance is on streaming because they haven't really put out anything. But we're gonna see. But I do think it's good for us to see Moeka. I'd love to see the other ones, like, and I will on my own at least. But I think Moeka is a character that we really don't get to see much of. And I think it's important for us to understand more from her perspective as a character, because it's really easy to hate her. And I don't think that's fair. I'm sure there's so much more to her than we even know. I mean, we learn about that in her story, but like, she's also the only character that consistently just has a bad ending, you know? She deserves better than this. And I think we're going to learn that if we take the time to listen to her story. Drop that down. So, I think we're going to start the Moeka story. And I'm going to see how I feel about, like, I know there's like at least one other part we have to do before the end, but I think I have to do all these other paths to unlock it. So, we will start her story and we'll see where we go from there. So this is a 0.5. Not sure if this is like going to be baseline Alpha World line or if it's going to be somewhere more like in some of the change. We'll have to see. I wonder if she time leaps. Wouldn't that be weird if she did a time leap? Well, what a place to start. Not the way you want to go, usually. I've never held a gun in my hand before. I place my finger over the cold metal trigger. If I apply even the slightest amount of force, I could easily take the lives of these people. In front of the muzzle are two girls. Ah, please don't look at me like that. I whisper as if talking to myself. That's right, I'm M4, not Kurisu Moeka. I was here to be a spy from the minute one, to deceive and betray these people. I would commit murder for FB. If it's for FB, it doesn't matter how much I care about them. On that day 4 years ago, when nobody needed me, when nobody wanted me, when I had given up on life and was ready to leap from the roof of that building, FB saved me with a single message. I didn't care if it was a joke or not. I was just happy someone out there understood me. That they knew I was here, alive. That it was okay for me to be here. I continued to point the trembling muzzle at the girls. I remember M4. The day you were saved by FB. FB understood everything about me. Even when I had silly questions and things to say about my life, FB would spend the night replying to me. I was truly happy. I wanted to stay connected to FB. I want to be needed. Aww, man. Which means you should be able to shoot M4. You can do this. Even if your targets are people you care about deeply. I can't back down now. No, there's no need to. Kurisu-san and Mayuri-san. Even though I'm pointing a gun at them, they both look worried about me. So she's not in the outfit though, so I'm not sure where this actually is lined up. It's like they're still believing I'm a lab mem, an ally, one of their friends.
Kurisu. Moeka! Nani shiteru?
Okabe-kun. Hashida-kun. Both of them are targets for execution. FB's orders were to kill everyone related to the development of the time machine. I need to kill all the lab mems. This is my last chance. I desperately try to calm my breathing. Do it, M4. I'm not Kurisu Moeka. I was never their friend. Don't tremble. Calm down.
桐生萌か、どうしてね。
鈴葉
Amane-san's growing confusion toward my actions leaves her open, while the rounders pins her down. Okay, interesting. Because in the normal version, she sneaks out and then breaks into attack. So this is different. Maybe she's... I don't know. How's this gonna work? Hey, look over at me.
分かっているだろうな。
I don't need to be told. I know what I have to do. I should know.
私は
I need to shoot. If I don't shoot, FB will abandon me. I know, but I can't get my finger to move. Why can't I shoot? I try to avoid Kurisu-san and Mayuri-san's gazes. Please don't look at me like that. It's almost like you're really worried about me. Scorn me more. Hate me. Then I'll be able to shoot you. I should be able to shoot, but...
Moeka-san.
Oh. As I tremble, unable to take proper aim, Kurisu-san walks towards me. Why aren't you afraid of being shot? Why?
Moeka-san.
Mayuri also steps forward. I direct my gun at the two of them, but they don't stop. Please, don't come any closer. Don't look at me with those eyes. I don't deserve your kindness. Stop treating me like this. If you don't stop, I won't be able to be M4. I'll just go back to being Kuryu Moeka. So please, stop being kind to me. Why did it have to come to this? I close my eyes in an attempt to battle back my tears, recalling the days I spent with everyone at the lab. Okabe-kun with his theatrics and Makase trying to deal with him in her usual attitude. Hashida-kun joins the conversation, further derailing everything. Meanwhile, Mayuri-san watches the spectacle unfold with her warm smile. But now, those days I cherished are far away. The nostalgia feels like a knife to my chest. The sorrow that I had locked away in my heart begins to overflow as I recall those long-gone days. That was yesterday! Oh, that's okay. I was like, here comes the trigger! I've been searching for a certain item that always crowded Akihabara ever since the satellite fell into the roof of Radicon. The legendary retro PC, the IBM 5100. I had spent the last few days scouring Akihabara for it, but I found nothing, no leads. With a few choices left to me, I type out a message to FB, an honest report as I can come up with. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I couldn't find any information on IBM 5100. Anything on your end? Sending mail. Can I check the phone? Oh, that was fast. The reply is immediate as always. FB never ignores my messages. Thank you for your report. We'll send the IBM 5100 matter aside for now. I'd like to entrust you with a different mission, M4. You're an investigative group called the Future Gadget Laboratory. If possible, infiltrate and monitor them. Can you do it? This is a dangerous mission, so I won't force your hand. Act with your own safety as your number one priority. The more dangerous a mission, the more important it is. Oh boy. I'm sure FB would be disappointed if I failed. I need to make this work. I need to succeed. In order for FB to acknowledge me. That's the only reason for me to live. I'll be fine. Leave monitoring the group to me. Okay. I'm counting on you. First, find the man attached to this data. He's a group leader. Do your best. Be careful. I believe in you. FB's message contained an attachment with information about a man who's the supposed leader of some kind of organization. There it is. Yep, Okabe. My mission is to locate this person immediately. Just as I start to walk off, I hear someone's voice. They're clearly at their wit's end.
俺だ。ああ、やはり IBN5100 は見つからない。これも機関の差し金かもしれん。
No wonder she was really excited to talk to him, man. Like he's literally couldn't have been more on a silver platter. The IBM 5100. I stop and look in the direction of the voice. The man is speaking into a cell phone. He's thin, wearing a battered white lab coat. His hair is unkempt. Despite all that, he has a sharp eye, clearly aware of his surroundings. He's exactly like the data FP sent me. I'd be like, am I being punked? Like, how?
心配するな。この狂気のマッドサイエンティスト、法を隠居間にかかれば、あんなものを見つけるなど、造作もないことだ。
Uh-huh. There's no mistaking it. He's the leader of the organization from the info.
この試練もまた、シュタインズゲートの選択だよ。L、Psy Kongroo.
L. Psy Kongroo. I love him. I love him so much. He uses a lot of words I'm not familiar with. Might be some kind of code. Be careful. I recall FP's words in my mind as I walk toward the man. And she takes a picture of him.
というわけで、ラボ面ナンバー005、桐生萌香だ。
Such an easy infiltration. He literally just like lets her in. In the Future Gadget Laboratory on the second floor of the Ohiyama building, Okabe-kun gestures dramatically as he introduces me. Makase-san shoots a sharp glance at him.
何がというわけでだ。ちゃんと説明しろ。
やれやれ。理解力の低い助手を持つと苦労が絶えんな。一体これ以上何を言えというのだ。
誰が助手だ。というか、そもそもいきなり見ず知らずの人を紹介されてラボ面だって言われても、はいそうですかって納得できるわけないでしょ。理由を説明して、理由を。
It's been so long since I've thought about this. It's been so long! Like years! Like literally years. That's crazy. Makise-san, you came off much more kindly when you introduced yourself to me earlier. But maybe she's already caught on to who I am. She just might be pretending to be nice. I have to be careful. Makase turns her gaze toward me, like maybe she's noticed me glancing at her. Her expression becomes apologetic and she smiles.
ごめんなさい。あなたが怪しいとか、そういうことを言ってるんじゃないから。
Dang. Without thinking, I avert my gaze. Don't be fooled by her.
こっちの素性を話すのが先よね。名前は、さっきも名乗ったけど、牧瀬クリスです。アメリカのビクトル・コンドリア大学で研究員をやってて、今は日本に滞在中。あなたは？
Yeah.
桐生萌香。アークディライトっていうヘンプロでアルバイトをしてます。
Arc, you're right. Needless to say, that's all a lie. It's a fake background that I thought of beforehand to deceive them.
そっか。よろしくね、桐生さん。
FB had sent information regarding her, too. Just like she mentioned in her introduction, she's a researcher from Victor Condia University in America. The magazine said Okabe-kun was showing off had her entire thesis in it. Not that I really understood any of it. She's smart, which means she'll probably try to trick me in ways I can't even begin to imagine. Can't be careless. Wow. It sucks because she's been like prepped and prepared. She's literally looking for daggers everywhere. No wonder she was super closed off. Aww.
マユシーはまた女の子のラボ面が増えてとっても嬉しいのです。
Yeah. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna check this just to see if there's anything else in here. Two messages. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, open address book? I can't open it. The false one. Shina Meguri. Supposedly she's just a high school girl who likes to cosplay. But if she's here at the lab, that means she's anything but normal. I should be cautious around her.
オカリン、どうやってこんな巨乳美女と知り合えたん？僕らまだ30歳じゃないから
I forgot he was like
魔法
this.
は使えないはずっしょ。
セクハラ禁止。
Hashida Itaru. According to Okabe-kun, he's an amazing super hacker. Whenever Okabe-kun calls him that, he yells something about being a hacker instead of not a hacker. He's been a dangerous opponent in the digital info war.
で、まあこの女、視圧師をスカウトした理由だがな。
視圧師？また変なあだ名を。桐生さん、 もし迷惑だったら遠慮なく抗議していいのよ。
Yeah, I know, right?
大丈夫。
It's a strange nickname, but it'll make it easier to get closer to them. This is perfect.
続けるぞ。この女にはだな、我がラボの先兵として失われた IBN5100 の回収に協力してもらう。
失われた。
Don't you mean you can't find it? Oh yeah,
ちょ
that's
っと
a little
岡部
bit of a difference now.
話を勝手に進めすぎ。桐生さんも戸惑ってるじゃない。
そうだよ。マユシーも置いてけぼりなのです。
少しは自重しろ。
You can't find a gap to join the conversation. With no other choice, I type out a message to Okabe-kun. This is easier than talking for me anyway, so it might be a good way to participate in the discussion. What do you mean? The IBN 5100 was lost. Does that mean you had it before? Fill me in, Moeka. Upon seeing the message, Okabe-kun smiles meaningfully.
そうだな。ラボ面には話さねばなるまい。かつて我が手中にあった愛機について。
Dang.
あれはラボの運命を握る一大作戦、オペレーションウルドの最中だった。
ま
た始まった。
Makase-san's expression suggests that she's sick and tired of hearing this story, but it's all really shocking to me. The Future Gadget Laboratory had apparently discovered an IBM-5100 enshrined at Yanabayashi Shrine. But while it was supposed to be kept at the lab for safekeeping, it vanished into thin air. Quite contrary to Okabe-kun's garish story, the others are acting like they're barely paying attention.
オカリン、妄想設定オツ。
What does this all mean? Have the other rounders recovered it already? But still, it's strange that Okabe-kun's the only one who remembers having it. Are they all working together to confuse me?
気にしないでね、桐生さん。いつもの病気だから。
He's been ill like this. I won't be deceived. These people are hiding something. I need to find it for FB. Several days later, after being contacted by Okabe-kun, I swing by the lab. He said he's going to perform a D-mail experiment. What's a D-mail? There is nothing like it in FB's documents. Is it some kind of dangerous weapon? Another form of arms? It's dangerous, alright. When I arrive at the lab, I see Hashida-kun, Makise, and Shina-san, along with a few other people I've never met. I'm immediately on guard.
よろしくね、桐生萌か。
Yeah. Amane-san's part-time from Braun 2 workshop downstairs is the first to introduce herself. She seems simple-minded, but she's difficult to grasp. She's probably anything but normal. There can't be anyone normal here. She's actually kind of right on that point.
これからよろしくにゃ。
Aw, Ferris.
よろしくお願いします。
And Luca.
よろしく。
Ferris Nyanyan is most likely an alias. She works as a maid at the maid cafe in Akihabara, Maid Queen Nyanyan. Uroshibara Luca introduces himself as the son of the head priest of the Yanabayashi Shrine. Ferris-san has a unique appearance as the way of speaking, while Uroshibara-san, well, it's difficult to tell his sex. All these difficulties to parse people are leaving me feeling confused. Am I going to be able to safely collect intelligence in this lab? Anxious, I stare at Uroshibara-san, whose background and even sex are impossible to verify. Okabe-kun notices and in a serious voice says,
だが、男だ。
But he's a guy. I don't understand. FB, please report everything you can about this experiment. It's likely some kind of dangerous research. This really is dangerous. I immediately respond to FB. Understood. I'll try to extract information from them and send you another report.
ではこれより第2次 D メール実験を開始する。
Ah.
実験って をするの？
それはだな。
簡単に言うと、過去にメールを送るの。
Wow.
過去に？
Yeah, she's like, wait, what?
え、
Wait, what are these people saying? A message to the past?
助手よ、勝手に俺のセリフを。
あの電話レンジを経由してメールを送ると、過去にメールが送信できるの。
おいクリスティーナ、少しは俺にも説明させろ。
Yeah,
あんたが喋り出すと中二病ネタが止まんないから却下。
yeah. The voice acting is so good. It's so good.
そんなことできるわけがないと思う。
Right.
いやできる。なぜならこの電話レンジカッコ仮は
Yeah, the phone wave nature to change. Feature gadget number 8, a microwave oven that can be remotely controlled by cell phone. By chance, it gained the ability to send emails, text messages that can travel into the past. I love it.
タイムマシンだからな。
She's like, holy crap. A time machine?
そんな嘘。
嘘だと思うならば指圧しよう。まずはお前が第一被験者になるのだ。
Oh man.
私が被験者？岡部、その言い方だと完全に人体実験じゃない。桐生さんが怯えてる。桐生さん、大丈夫よ。危ないことじゃないから。そうなの？
That's not true though. Time travel is dangerous no matter what you do.
ええ。単に指定したアドレスにメールを送るだけだから。わかった。じゃあメール作成を。文面はなるべく簡潔に。文字数制限があるから。
This is a good chance. I'll be able to write down a detailed report if I can participate in the experiment. It's Moeka. After typing out the message, the phone waved and started to change begins to work. Blue electricity violently surges inside the microwave.
今よ。送信して。
I timidly press the send button and the electrified discharge gradually settles down. Makise signs indifferently detaches the cell phone from the microwave.
見て。
She shows me Okabe-kun's cell phone. I can't believe my eyes. The message I sent just now is received by Okabe-kun's cell phone, but it has a date in the past. Long before the two of us had ever met. I'd be having a heart attack. I'd be like, okay. So we're blowing it up now, right? I couldn't though. If it were real, part of me would be convinced we need to destroy it, but I think like Kurisu, my curiosity would probably win, even though like I know it'd be a bad idea, and as soon as things went south, I'd be like, crap! Is this really a time machine?
だが事実だ。お前はその目で見た。お前自身がメールを過去に送ったのだ。
Dang. Huh.
それで今ので世界線とかいうのは変わった？
Hey, hang on. This is interesting. This it's everybody, isn't it? Is there any labmans missing from this picture? I don't think so. So there's him is 1, Okabe's 1, Miyuri's 2, Daru's 3. Kurisu was 4, and then you just start adopting everybody in, right? It's like 5, 6, 7, 8 or something. Yeah, like this is everybody. This still was never in the original game, was it? Like not with everybody. But this was used later in 0, I think. Although it might have been a redrawn Okabe. I'm not sure. Interesting. If anyone happens to know for sure, I'd love to have a clear answer on that, but man, look at them all. They're so cool.
いや、リーディングシュタイナーは発動しなかった。
つかさ、マジでそんな能力あるん？妄想じゃなくて？
妄想ではない。実際、俺は別の世界線にいたのだ。
So apparently I got half of the CG pictures from the game just now. Apparently, I don't understand what Okabe-kun's talking about.
世界線。
世界線って何なんですか？
アットチャンネルでジョン・タイターを名乗る小手半が言ってる理論だお。
John Titor.
そうだ。世界線とは。
ストップ。
助手よ。さっきからわざとやってるだろう。
Yeah, yeah.
何が？岡部君、詳しく教えて。
もちろんだ。そうだな。マユリ、毛糸はあるか？
Oh, they're gonna do the yarn analogy?
あるよ。
Yuppers. Sheen-san takes out some yarn from her cosplay sewing box and hands it over to Okabe-kun. He cuts it down a bit and places it on the table.
では始めるぞ。準備はいいな。
Let's do it. Everyone nods. Okabe-kun's tone is completely different from before. This must be his true nature. The true face of the mad scientist who leads this lab. I'm beginning to feel a little nervous, overwhelmed by his immense aura.
世界とは、いわば毛糸のようなものだ。毛糸は小さい糸の集合体になっている。そしてこの小さい糸一つ一つが異なる世界の可能性なんだ。タイターは川とも言っていたが、あれは面的解釈にとらわれかねない。だから今回は糸を使う。
Right.
おそらく世界は一本の大きな毛糸として存在し、その中に小さな糸である無数の可能性、世界線が密集している状態だろう。
I actually really like this explanation. It makes a lot of sense. It's obviously pseudoscience, but it is honestly okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know truly like multi-dimensional level calculating. Like I've never gotten to that stage of like my education yet. Soon. I mean, hopefully in the next couple of years, but for now I haven't. But I do believe this model works, kind of. The idea that, like, there are multiple dimensions of possibility, but we only have access to one, that only one might be active at the same time. Like, it's reasonable to believe that this is possible. But again, we're also talking about theoretical models that are, like, impossible to prove at the current state. So, take it with a grain of salt, but it's a healthy grain of salt.
そしてそのどれかが今我々のいる世界である。ここまではいいか？
I nod in silence.
なんとなくですけど、わかります。マユシーたちは毛糸の中に住んでるってことなのかな？
More or less.
マユシ、だいたいそんな感じで OK。
本当？やったー
Okabe-kun takes a sidelong glance at the currently overjoyed Sheena-san before continuing.
世界には毛糸のように無数の可能性がある。だが世界は一つしか存在しない。
Right.
別の世界線に飛ぶ。それは世界が再構成されているだけで、見えざる神の手によっていつの間にか世界線がすり替えられているだけだ。
Or in causality, but yeah.
多世界解釈は否定するの？
Well, like the idea is that you don't, like if multiple worlds existed simultaneously, then like it feels like you wouldn't be able to change the timeline at all.
いや、これはあくまでリーディングシュタイナーを体験したがゆえの仮説に過ぎない。
リーディングシュタイナー。
俺に備わっている力で世界線変動を観測できるこの世でただ一つの手段だ。
つまり糸から糸に飛び移ったのを感じちゃうビクンビクンってことですね。わかります。
No, no, no.
表現は変態だが正解だ。例えば、誰が PC オタクのスーパーハッカーな世界とそうでない世界はどちらか片方だけが存在できる。
Right.
D メールで誰の過去を変えればどちらかの世界線に変動する可能性が高い。そして世界線が変動した後は再び世界が構成し直され、ラボにいるのはただの二次元オタクのダルになっているかもしれん。
Wow.
結局オタクちゃんか。
It's interesting though, because it's like he's talking about like so he's describing like the potential that this game is actually just a world line of the universe. That's kind of a clever meta like fourth dimension break right there. But yes, Dario, I don't know if there's any existence where you're not truly an otaku somehow.
オタクでないダルなど想像できん。むしろオタクでないダルなどもはやダルではない。
Right.
ぐぬぬ論破された気分だお。
橋田がラボにいない世界なんて世界線もあるかもしれないわね。
いい線いってる。
どういう意味だ。
いや、いい世界線だねって話だよ。
Yeah, cover up your slip there.
怖いです。
Aww.
そうね。バタフライエフェクトが心配だわ。
Thank you. Yes, me too.
バタフライエフェクト。北京の蝶の羽ばたきで起きた風がニューヨークでは嵐になる。それと同じでタイムトラベルで変えた過去がどんなに些細だとしても後で歴史そのものに影響を与える大きな変化になりかねない。
Yep.
そんな例え話よ。
なんだかワクワクする話にゃ。
言っておくが今のは全てネタではない。極秘事項だが実験の目標は D メールでの世界線変動とそれによる事象の変化の観測だ。
Right.
もっともそこの法王院さん曰く世界線変動にはほとんど成功してないみたいだけど。
Feel a chill run down my spine. The immensity of this is too much for me to handle. But I do understand one thing. Okabe-kun is manipulating the world itself from this small laboratory. World lines, butterfly effects, I've never heard of any of this stuff until now. I'm quite frankly shocked by the amount of information and connections these people have access to. I'm starting to understand why FB sent me here. But just then I received a message from her. By the way, apparently Makise Kurisu is a world-famous researcher. Could she be the brains of the lab? Please extract as much information on her role as possible. That may very well be the case. Okabe-kun is the founder of the lab, so conversations always center around him, but he tends to give a lot of weight to Makise-san's opinion when it comes to the big stuff. I need to learn more about her.
マキセさん。何かしら。マキセさんはアメリカの大学でどんなことを研究しているの？大学で？そうね。専攻は脳科学。最近は VR 技術を研究しているわ。
VR tech and, AI.
VR 技術。ビジュアルリビルディング。
Oh, right.
わかりやすく言えば、人の記憶を映像信号、つまりデータに変換する技術よ。逆に映像データを人に直接記憶させることもできるの。こんな答えでいいかしら。
Yeah, it's freaking amazing.
それじゃあ、今はどうして日本に？何の因果かはわからないけど、タイムマシンについて講義してくれって依頼があって。年齢はいくつ？18よ。
18. Jeez.
大学へはどうして入学したの？そうね。向こうの学校は能力さえあれば飛び級ができるんだけど、
Like I said, Kurisu suddenly starts to be cautious of her surroundings. It could be so.
萌香さん？
without my having realized that Shina-san and everyone else in the lab are looking at me puzzled. In particular, Okabe-kun is grinning at me.
どうしたしやつしよ。そんなに助手が気になるのか?
I screwed up. Of course I'd draw suspicion if I acted like this. My heart starts pounding. I rush to think of an excuse, but I can't come up with anything. Okabe-kun's grin grows wider as he knows that we start to panic. Has my cover been blown?
実にいい。ラボ面を深く知り、親睦を深めようとするその心意気。しやつしよ。お前は良きラボ面になろうと努めているのだな。
Aww.
お前には特別に、法王院長はとっておきの助手情報を教えてやろう。
Oh man.
その女のケツには、猛虎犯がある。
ないわそんなもの。見たこともないくせに適当なこと言うな。もうご飯
It's so dumb.
ないから。ちゃんとこの間確認したから。
I just checked.
もうご飯はない。それは覚えなくていいです。
Please don't remember that.
そう。なんで残念があるのよ。
確認したのか、猛虎犯。
Shut up!
あ、そうだ。言い忘れていたが、俺の名は法王院長。
それは知ってる。
あんなく。
桐生さん、ナイス。
それラボ面なら誰でも知ってるネタだし。
They're also genuine. I love it.
ネタではない。我が魂の名だ。
As everyone continues their conversations, I feel relieved. Thank goodness they didn't figure out my true identity. But nonetheless, my heart continues to race for a while after the fact. Aww. Ooh, this apartment. Oh, horrible memories here. Alright, looks like we're just mostly seeing things from her eyes, but I really like that. Like, I don't know if we're going to get too many surprises, but I do like this a lot. So I think we're going to go ahead and end here. Man, what a powerful wrap-up to Kurisu's story, and now to Moeka. I'm guessing she's going to do her reports to FB now. That's going to be really interesting to hear and see what the responses are. And then we'll get to slow lead up to the actual event of the attack on the lab and what happens after, maybe? I don't know. It's going to get depressing fast, though, I can already tell you. But we'll have to see how it all plays out. As usual, thank you guys for so much for being here today. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. As always, it's a pleasure having you here. It's a pleasure just being able to share this with you, honestly. It's been a real treat to play this game, and I'm just happy that I get the opportunity and that I'm not stepping on toes doing so. But all things must come to an end, and my voice is getting tired, so we'll take a break for now and move on. I guess I'm a little concerned to see, like, are we gonna go up right to the point where she gets assassinated by freaking... Oh, man. I don't know, though. This world line wouldn't have that. It was a repeat world line where Moeka was able to, like, recover and go with Okabe to try and, like, figure out who FB was. So I do wonder how this one ends. I'm guessing it doesn't end well. Ooh. Yeah, this could go real dark, so we'll have to see how that goes. But thank you so much for being here today. Thanks for joining me on the channel. As always, it's a pleasure having you here. We're back on normal schedule. We've got a new series coming out on Friday, and we've got some more Persona 5 coming out most Saturdays. Pretty much every Saturday I have the time to do it, which is most of the time. But I miss weeks here or there. Also, just some update news. There was a really big kind of like reveal online kind of panel, you could say, for Muv-Luv. A lot of good information about that. If you've ever been interested in that series, like, I highly recommend you like consider it. There's a few new games getting translated and released in English and a few other languages, I think. There's even some new games on the horizons, and apparently an anime based on Muv-Luv. So if you are at all interested or ever wanted to play it, I highly recommend you grab it. Sadly, we missed the summer Steam sale, but don't worry, like, it's worth paying for. It's really worth playing the games, and I'm currently going through some of the side stories, kind of like what this is for Steinsgate. Just highly encourage you to play it, because it's going to be on the channel a lot now, and I'm sure we're going to talk a lot about it, and I'd love to make sure that you feel like you're part of that conversation. But again, if it's not your cup of tea, don't worry about it. But it is one of my best. Like, Steins Gate series is really high up there, but Muv-Luv is probably a little higher. But like, they're right on par with each other as far as quality and storytelling and characters and just the emotions. It's really good. But anyway, thank you so much for listening to my rants, and thank you for listening to my thoughts on this Steins Gate Linear Bounded Phenogram. Until the next video, watch me up and see me next. I'll see you there.